I didn't answer the door when my ex's mom showed up at my apartment unannounced. So this happened like 2 years ago, but I still think about it because it was absolutely insane. I have full custody of my kids. My ex and his whole family live about 9 hours away, which honestly has been perfect for me. One random Thursday morning around 9, I'm still in bed because my kids were at school and I had the day off. Then I hear this tapping on my bedroom window, not knocking on the front door like a normal person, my bedroom window. I peek through the bottom of my blinds and I see women's sneakers. I look up higher and boom, eye contact with my ex's mom, Janet. I literally said what the hell out loud. The thing is, my apartment building is locked, so she couldn't get to my actual door. So instead, this woman walked around my building and found my bedroom window that faces the parking lot and started tapping on it like some kind of stalker. Now that she'd seen me, I couldn't exactly pretend I wasn't home. I threw on sweatpants and a hoodie and went outside. She's standing there all smiley like this is totally normal. She goes, "Oh good, you're here." I was in the neighborhood. I asked why she didn't call first. She said it was a last-minute decision. The only reason she even had my address was because a few months before she asked if she could mail some stuff for the kids, and I stupidly gave it to her. I let her in for like an hour. The kids weren't even home yet, so she just sat on my couch drinking coffee, talking about nothing. When she finally left, I told her straight up, "Next time you need to tell me before you come, not 10 minutes before, like a week before." She nodded and said, "Oh, of course, sweetie." 4 months later, I'm sitting on my couch watching TV and I hear that same tapping on my window. I knew exactly who it was. I didn't even get up. Then my phone starts ringing. 5 calls back to back. I finally answer and she's like, "Open the door. I'm here to see the kids." I told her I'm not even home right now. I'm at my dad's house with the kids. "Why didn't you call me first like I asked?" She starts getting all huffy saying, "Well, when will you be back?" I said, "I don't know, we just got here." She demanded my dad's address. I said, "Absolutely not." She didn't believe me. She kept saying, "Just let me in. I know you're there." I hung up on her. Then my ex starts blowing up my phone, calling me difficult and unreasonable. I texted him back the same thing. "Not home. Deal with it." 10 minutes later, someone is pounding on my door. Loud. I look through the peephole and it's 2 cops. I did not open that door. My phone rings from a number I don't know. I answer and it's one of the officers. He says they're doing a wellness check because Janet reported she hasn't heard from me in 3 days and she's very concerned for my safety and the kids. I actually laughed. I told him that's a complete lie. I talked to her on the phone literally 15 minutes ago. She showed up at my apartment without telling me, and I'm not home. I'm with my dad and my kids. She's my ex's mom. I don't have a relationship with her, and I told her not to show up unannounced. The officer sounded annoyed. He said, "Well, she seemed pretty worried." I said, "Well, she's lying to you, and I'm not coming home just because she decided to drive 9 hours without asking if it was okay first." After he left, my ex sent me this long text about how I'm heartless, and his mom drove all that way just to see the kids, and I couldn't even let her in for 5 minutes. I didn't respond. A few days later, Janet texted me some passive-aggressive thing about how she just wanted to be a good grandma, and I was keeping the kids from her. I blocked her number.